good day, viewers. You are welcome once again to Success Fashion Academy. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for liking our video and sharing it. Today I'm going to be working on this corset. The last time we cut the corset pattern, I told you the corset without bra cup. I cut two types of corset, the one with bra cup and the other one without bra cup. So today I'm going to be showing us how to sew the corset without bra cup. This is the pattern and I've used it to cut this is the Ankara fabric that I'm using. I have my lining here. I'm using a taffeta as my lining. This is the center front and this is the pattern for the side, as you can see in the previous video. So I've used it to cut the Ankara and the lining. Though I'm not using an interfacing because I'm using a taffeta for my lining. So this is the front pattern which I'm going to be showing us, and this is my corset. This is my corset. This is the smaller side, that is the middle part, and this is the side which is the fuller side. So, and I've cut the lining and the Ankara fabric, and I have my wording here. I'm going to be putting wording inside the cup. So let's get started. The first thing, I'm going to be putting my wording on the Ankara fabric. So the shiny place of the wording will rest on the fabric. So you are going to sew each round for holding it down. Like I told us when we are cutting on the pattern paper, when you want to cut it on your fabric, you add half an inch for seam allowance. So I've already secured it down like this. That's what I'm going to be doing for all the cups. So this is the second one for this. So I'm securing it down. So the center one, you remove the pin. So I'm putting the wording on it also. You have to follow the pattern so that there won't be mistake. You can see I'm following the pattern. And this is the last one. So I'm going to trim away all the excesses round about it. If you have any excess, please trim. So I'm going to be joining the cups together. This is the pattern. This is the way it was cut. Look at it. So in case it's like as if you are a bit confused, you can just put the pattern paper. You see it. So this and this, that's what I'll be joining together. So I'm going to be joining it like this. So this is our one side. This is our corset cup. You can see how beautifully it's coming out. You see, So the second side too, you place the pattern on it so that you won't make any mistakes. So I'm going to be joining it also. After joining it like this, I'm going to take it to my table and open it up. I'm going to use an iron to open it up. This for this. So the same thing applies to the lining. I told you I'm using a taffeta to lining it. So this is my lining, this separate. So the next thing is for me to join the center front, the three sides together. So this is the center front, and the sides I'm going to be joining it by 1/2 inch. This is it, and the other side I've already had my 1/2 inch for seam allowance there. So this is it, what I have. So I want to use this purple to do a design on it. So I'm going to be putting it like a bias. I can actually put my boning inside here if you want to use boning, but for this I'm not using boning. So you can put your boning inside the hole you created, but I'm not putting boning on this. So the second side, I'm going to do the same on the second side. So I've done it on both sides. You might like to put in the middle or not, you can just put it here. So I'm putting at the center. I'm not putting at the center. So there's the front panel, and this is where my cup will enter. Look at it. This is how my cup is going to sit. You see it. So the next thing for me, I'm going to open this and come back and show. So I'm through with the ironing. So I decided to put the bias on the center of the corset for it to come out beautifully. I want it to align with this line. So this is how I'm putting it, for it to align with that line. So this is how I did the first one. Sew it down. So I'm through with it. So this is it. It aligns with the line that is coming from the up. So the next thing for me is to sew it. So I'm going to sew it. I'm starting from here. For it not to confuse you, for it to be correct at the middle, you can start from the center point, anyone you like, so that the center, the line can align together. But if you know how to roll your hand, it will fit in immediately. So this is it. You can see how it's coming out beautifully. Our corset is coming out, our corset blouse is coming out beautifully. So the second one, let me start from the middle first, because this side, I don't always get it right from the side. So this is one side. You can see how my corset is coming out beautifully. You can see. So I'll finish up the second side. So you can give it a notch for it to relax. So our corset is out. So you can give this place, you can actually sew it down, as in top stitching it. So I'm going to top stitch now. In this top stitching, you can actually put a bra iron if you like it, but if you don't like it, you can leave it like that, or you embellish it. I can decide to put a bra iron for it to stand. So I'm going to do the second side. So I'll stitch it down. This is coming out beautifully. So by the time I wear it, this is how it will pop up. My corset will pop up, and this is it. So the next thing is for me, the same way I sew the body, I'm going to sew the lining also. So I'll sew the lining and show us. So guys, welcome back. I'm through with the joining of the body and the lining. You can see the cup, the same thing, I repeat it on the lining and on the body. So for the body, you can see what I did. I used a trimmer to align with this line. So for me, I love putting iron bra here. In this place that I top stitch, I put a bra iron. It's something like this. This is it there. I put it there. I love putting it because I don't like wearing bra whenever I'm wearing my corset, and I love it to push up, so I use it for the effect of the push up. So the next thing, this is the back panel. This is the back panel here. I'm going to be joining everything together now so that our corset blouse can be ready, and I'm going to do everything inside. So the next thing is for me to put the back on the side, and I'm using an inch joining for the sides. I'm going to put that at the back also. So I'm measuring 1 inch. My seam allowance is 1 inch. This is one side here. The front is a basket form and the back is high. That's the way I want it. I want to make it a basket front blouse and a eye at the back. So this is the second side. I'm joining the second side now. 1 inch on the second side also. So this is how it's going to look like. So I told you I have a dart allowance there at the back. I'm going to be putting a dart at the back panel. So after my zipper allowance is my dart. So I'm using a dart of 3.5 inches width. To each other is 3.5. So I might not cut the dart out. I'm going to hold it. I'm not cutting it out. I'm holding the dart. So half an inch. My dart of half an inch. I've hold it down. Sorry, the thread finish, and I have a spare. So guys, I'm through with joining the side of the body. This is the side of the body. I'm through with it, and also the lining. I'm through with joining the side also. I've joined the side. I've done the darts there. So the next thing for me is to join it at the up and the down and the zip side. So this is how I'm going to join it big like this. So I'm going to start from here. So you make sure that everything you are joining align with each other. This is the side. I'm opening it up. This is the side. This is the front. Make sure that everything, both the lining and the body, correspond with each other. So I'm still coming. So this is the side of the lining of the second side, and this is the second side also. So you must make sure that it aligns together. And this is the back also. And I told you I'm going to be sewing everything round. So I take it down to the zip allowance and the down. So I'm sewing the down also. You can see all my lines are equal, all the joinings. The basket shape, you can see it. and still coming, and the side also. So the darts, and this is where I'm going to finish up, but I'm going to come up a little, so I'll leave a space for me to be able to remove everything out. So you can actually give it a knot. So I've finished ironing the blouse. You can see how it comes out beautifully, well detailed. You see, I've ironed it, both the inside. See, this is the inside and this is the outside. You can see the basket shape here. You can see everything is well turned from here. I turn it. So this place, we are going to close it up. That is where we brought everything out. So I'm going to close it up like this. So I've actually closed up the back, and the next thing is for me to put the zip. So the bust, you can cross check so that in the course of sewing, maybe it has shifted. So the bust is okay, 39, the under bust 33. I have my seam allowance there, so I'm going to hold my seam allowance for me to iron it because of zip. So I'm going to put zip there. So this is how it's going to look. So you can as well use it as a tube, or you can add a sleeve to it. This is the back. You can see how the back is. It's basket in the front and I at the back. So this is it. The next thing is for me to put my zip and to put my sleeve. So I'm going to be putting an exaggerated sleeve. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, you can click on the like button and give us any comments, any question you need about this video. I'm ready to give you audience. Thank you. Stay blessed. I love you.